This is our master sheet or master data sheet which is in Excel, and I want to divide this master sheet in multiple sheets, and I want to divide this sheet item wise. Means different items will have different sheets, and whenever this data will be updated, rest of the sheets will be updated automatically. I'll come to very first header, that is invoice number. We'll click on invoice number and we'll press Shift Control right arrow key. We'll copy all my headers, Control C or Command C. We'll come to the bottom and we'll click on plus sign. We'll increase size of the sheet. We'll go on top. We'll decrease size of column A. We'll click on B4 and we'll paste my headers, Control V or Command V. Now I'll press Control Alt V. Paste special window will pop up. We'll come to right hand side and we'll select column width and we'll click on OK. So all the column widths got adjusted properly. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align all the things in middle. We'll come to row number 4. We'll increase the size. We'll come to row number 3 and we'll decrease the size. We'll click on row number 2 and we'll increase the size. Now I'll come to right hand side and we'll click on items. We'll copy this, Control C or Command C. We'll come to left hand side and we'll click on top of invoice number. We'll paste over here, Control V or Command V. We'll select row number 2. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align all the things in center. We'll change my font style. We'll do as Arial Black and we'll click just after items. Over here we will create the drop downs. I'll go to Data tab on top. We'll come to right hand side. We get the option of data validation. We'll click on data validation. On top we get 3 things: settings, input message and error alert. We have to go in settings, allow any value. I'll click on any value and we'll select list. Source. We'll click on right hand side. We'll come to the bottom and we'll click on employee data sheet. Over here we have got all the items. So I'll select the whole column. We'll go on top and we'll click on OK. So my drop down list got created. I'll select my very first item, that is mobile. We'll go to Home tab and we'll change my cell color. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come to right hand side. We get the option of conditional formatting. We'll click on conditional formatting. We'll come down and we'll select new rule. From here I'll select classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of classic. You'll be diverted to next step, and that is only format cells that contain. Over here we can see specific text. We'll click on drop down and we'll select no blanks. Format with, we'll click on drop down. We'll come to the bottom and we'll select customized format. On top we get 4 things: number, font, border and fill. We have to go in border. Over here we can see the option of outline. I'll click on outline. We'll come to the bottom and we'll do OK. OK. We can't see any changes in the sheet, but if I'll insert something over here, our borders are getting inserted automatically. Now let's delete this. We'll go to View tab. We'll come down. We get the option of grid lines. Currently it's checked. I'll uncheck this. Now I'll click just under invoice number and will insert my formula. Formula will be plus or equal to filter, bracket open, array. Array means our data. Let's go to employee data sheet. Over here, we will be selecting our data from top. So I'll select from invoice number till last header. So we are selecting the whole column. The main benefit of selecting the whole column, whenever the data will be updated in future, we will not have to change our range. Comma, we get the option of include. What we have to include over here? We want to divide our data based on items. So I'll select the whole column of items. Now we have to insert is equal to. We'll go to new sheet and we'll click on my drop down where we can see mobile. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we got the whole data of mobile. We'll click on items name. We'll go to formula bar and we'll copy this. Control C or Command C. We'll hit enter. We'll come to the bottom. We'll double click and we'll paste item name over here. Control V or Command V. We'll go on top. Over here we will have to do some changes. Let's select the whole column of date. We are not able to see dates over here. Instead, we can see some random figures. We'll press Ctrl 1, we'll go to date, we'll select a desired date format and we'll click on OK. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align all the things in left hand side. We'll click on header and we'll align this in center. Now we are able to see all our dates properly. Now let's come to rate. We'll select column of rate, quantity sold and amount. We'll go on top and we'll align all the things in center. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll come down and we'll select number. Decimal places, I'll do 0. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. So we got all the things properly. In case you want to insert currency symbol over here, it can be done very easily. Select the whole column, press Ctrl 1, come to left hand side, click on currency. From the drop down, we can select a desired currency and click on OK. Now all the amounts has got currency sign. Let's come to the bottom. We'll click on sheet's name. We'll right click the mouse. We'll go on top, move or copy. We'll select move to end, create a copy and we'll do OK. So the copy of sheet mobile got created. We'll go on top, we'll click on drop down. From the drop down, I'll select second item, that is TV. We'll come down, we'll double click and we'll rename this TV. We'll click outside, we'll come to the bottom. To create the copy, we have got another way also. I'll come to sheet's name, we'll press Alt and we'll drag sheet to plus sign and we'll drop over here and my copy got created. Let's go on top. We'll click on TV. From the drop down, I'll select earphone. Apart from earphone, we need 3 more sheets. Let's select earphone. We'll go to formula bar and we'll copy the name. Ctrl C or Command C. We'll hit enter. We'll come to the bottom. We'll double click and we'll paste over here. Ctrl V or Command V. We'll click on top. Let's create 3 more sheets. We'll press Alt. We'll drag this and drop on plus sign. We'll drag it 2 more times. Over here we have got earphone. We'll click just after earphone. We'll go on top. We'll select watch. We'll come to the bottom. We'll rename this. We'll come to next item. We'll go on top. We'll select tablet. We'll come to the bottom. Double click. Rename this. Last item. Go on top. Select last item, that is earbuds. Double click. Earbuds. Now I'll click just on the name of first salesperson. We'll go to View tab. We'll come to right hand side. We get the option of Freeze Panes. We'll click on Freeze Panes and we'll select first option, that is Freeze Panes. Now we can come down and our headers will not move. Now let's do some entry in earbuds. We'll go to main data sheet. We'll come down. Over here we will do some entry. IN 500. I'll take my name Vijay. Region, let's take as North. Date, I'll drag this down. Item, earbuds. Rate, 500. Quantity sold 1. And we have got amount over here. Let's go to the sheet of earbuds. And just notice, all the things got updated automatically. Even the borders got inserted. So in this way, you can transfer your master data to various sheets just with a single click. I'll provide the file link in description box. In case you want to download, you can.